why I struggle with that so badly. Ah, let me see. I'm okay. I think I finally got you. Did I finally get you?
You got me.
Okay. Shit. What a pain in
What's
the
going on, everybody?
ass.
I'm gonna have to go on my other 007 phone. Hey, I hope we have some fun with some trolls tonight because I'm really feeling shitty. So maybe we can have a troll night. Maybe we can have some fun.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm up for that. I think. I mean, damn. I struggled there for a second. Shit. I think
Yeah,
maybe because
you
I
should
had
probably you should probably let everybody know about your little freak accident before we go any further.
yeah yeah, I guess so. I mean, you can't really say that
Mike's lawsuit money's in here.
Mike's lawsuit money. Cool.
Oh my god. What
Oh my
fucking oh yeah, from your last accident. Well, go ahead, shit. They're gonna think you got another lawsuit.
ah, yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, that's funny. I mean, it's like you were talking about that, and then you say that somebody's popped in here with that name, and I'm like, okay, well,
Entertain it. Let's entertain it. Come on, Mike. I need some entertainment tonight. Hey, all trolls are welcome. I need some entertainment tonight, please. So go ahead. Tell them what happened.
well, at least this time it wasn't me that was behind the wheel. Which last time, when that happened, when that wreck happened, the one that Mike's lawsuit money, um,
By the way, hey everybody. Hey. Happy Sunday.
everybody, and since it's easy enough to, whenever you run me that comes up, obviously you know that I had gotten a substantial settlement, and but I had gotten rear-ended by somebody who was drunk and high on cocaine,
No, what
on my way to
happened?
the job site.
No, what
Well,
happened
this
over the weekend?
this one was a little bit different than that. Yeah, well, it was days ago, right? This is Sunday, isn't it?
It's Sunday. Go drink some coffee.
Okay. Um, I was like earlier when I put posted the live, I was like, "It's this Sunday, right?" And then I freaking dozed off immediately after before I checked it to make sure. And then you woke me up, and I'm like, "Okay, I've got to hurry up." I'm like late being live, and I'm like, and then while I was trying to get you the link to you, I'm like, "Is this really Sunday?"
So,
But
okay, I'm gonna explain. Mike, get some coffee.
yeah,
Mike
I
had a
wasn't
freak
driving.
accident. Mike had a freak accident at work Friday. He wound up in a little car accident. Thankfully, him and his crew are good. How many days were you in the hospital? What, maybe 12 hours? 15 hours?
Yeah, something like about that. And it was mainly from just kind of being stuck there, and then it taking them so long to get to me. And then I was pretty heavily medicated, and they wouldn't just let me leave after that. So, um, until they monitored me. But yeah, it was just me and one other person. And, I would have been driving, so it probably wouldn't have happened. But my phone was going crazy. So I'm like, okay, can you drive and let me, tend to all of this stuff so I can, hey, Haley. So, so I can, answer. And then also I need to take notes at the same time. So, and it
You
just
got a
so
text?
happened right when this happened, I had dropped my ink pen, so I unbuckled my seatbelt, went down to get my ink pen, and I guess a deer came out in front of us. I didn't see it because I was bent over looking for my ink pen, but the next thing I know, we're laying on our side on the side of the road. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And then I got a concussion, and can't move for days.
But you're all good.
I'm good now. Yes,
You're all
thank
good.
you.
You sound like you're good.
Yeah, do I? I'm not real sure.
You sound like you're good, Mike.
Uh,
So
damn.
what's everybody been up to? How was your weekend?
Thank you, Mel. I appreciate that. Yeah, what's everybody been up to? Good to see Haley in here. I wonder where everybody else is too.
Do you hear my music in the background?
Um, nope.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't hear. Were you just singing to it just now?
About that. About that. Yeah, I'm buzzing on. I'm back to buzzing on anxiety. So I think I'm gonna have a night of lost sleep. So sorry.
Oh
I
no.
think I slept too much today. Sorry though.
Yeah,
Haley's
I
been
was.
working and obsessing over a new band.
A new
What's the new
band.
band, Haley?
Yeah, what kind of music are we talking about here? Yeah, I was right before I fell asleep. Also, I was like, I mean, I guess I was just like multitasking and shit, and I had all that going through my head, and I guess I just got exhausted and just fell asleep. But I had actually found a few more resorts, but I meant to link you on those, and I didn't.
We'll talk
I
about that
didn't do that.
when we'll talk about that
Yeah.
when you're not delirious. We'll talk about that another time when it gets closer. Sleep
Yeah.
Token, Metalcore. Hey, Christine.
Ah.
I have never heard of them. Oh, you know what? No, I
Interesting.
have actually. I just listened to them the other day. I actually follow Haley. You might follow him since you listen to that song. His name is Primal. He does like cosplay, and one of his videos had that song,
You
and
told me about that, dude.
that was the first time that I actually heard that song. It's good, but then like towards the end of it, I don't know, it just gets to be like too like heavy metal for me, and my brain just can't handle it. But like the first like 4 minutes of it, because it's a pretty long song. I think we're talking about the same song, right, Haley? Um, but
It's interesting.
yeah, I want to say it's like a 6 minute long song. First 4 minutes of it is good, and like the last like 2 minutes is like a fucking pounding headache.
I was gonna say I thought that was maybe a little bit too metal for you. I didn't know because I
Yeah,
mean
Haley's
I could
saying
listen
yeah.
to metal stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the first time I heard that song was the other day. That's funny that you mentioned that. Because I'm
Well,
like,
I'm
I'm
gonna.
probably the only one who's ever like listening to the song who's not like a metalhead like freak. Yeah. I
I mean, I was big
Haley,
metal when I was younger.
do you like Mr. Kitty, Haley?
Well, what the hell is that?
Mr. Kitty. He plays some good songs. Not all their songs are like that. Probably their songs have a mix of things. All their songs are pretty long. Yeah. Yeah, like I
Oh,
said, I mean
okay, yeah.
the first 4 minutes of it I could hang with, and then like it was the other day I'm listening to it for like the first time because like Primal only had like I don't know, like the part was like the part of the song that was like really good. He was playing in it. He was playing in it. He was playing it. Jesus. In his video. And I'm like, damn, I'm like, I kind of like that song. So I looked it up on YouTube and, um, so I went and took my shower. And as I'm like, okay, it's pretty good. Like I said, like the last 2 minutes, I'm like, I had to hop out and fucking turn it off because I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm like, I can't. You don't know who Mr. Kitty is? Look up Mr. Kitty. He's got some pretty good songs. Haley's like, what? No, I do not.
That is that metal too.
It's I want to say it's kind of like Sleep Token. Like there's like a little bit of metal, like a little bit of like I don't know. It's just the stuff that like they're coming out with now. It's way different type of music. It's like they have like a
You
little bit
like
of
an
everything in
alternative
it
type
now.
metal or something?
Huh?
Like alternative metal or something?
Yeah, it's like it's all like I don't know. It's like just all like different shit they have in it. So I I could fucks with it just a little bit, but
Well, I'll have to check into some of that.
yeah,
'Cause I like
definitely
I
look
like
in.
me
Yeah,
some metal
definitely look
myself.
into Sleep Token. You might like Sleep Token.
Hmm.
Yeah, I used to be a. I
Have
don't
to
want to say like
offer
a. I don't want to say
myself.
like a full like metalhead. I used to be back in the day, but like I listened to Metallica and shit. But like I could not get into like Mouse
Yeah,
that old.
I mean, I mean, major Metallica fan. In fact,
What
that's
about Guns
still
N'
probably one
Roses?
of my favorite shows that I ever been to. But
Right, Haley? It's hard to explain. It's Haley's like it's not metal, but it's metal. It's hard to explain. Yeah, it's like different. I don't know. It's like she said.
hmm,
It is. It's hard to explain. It's mixed with like some like a bunch of different metal and like some I don't know. You just have to listen to it. I can't explain it. I really can't.
I'll have to let you in on turn you on to some of my buddies. These are my high school buddies, and they had this band back then, and then they just kind of reloaded again here over the last few years and did god damn it, what do you call it? I'm still kind of out of it for real.
Go get some coffee.
A reunion. They did a reunion show, and it turned out huge. And so they're back to doing shows again now. Here we are, 30 years later, and so it's been really really cool. But I'll turn you on to some of that and see what you think about that. They're pretty metal, but they've slowed down a little bit from back in the older days, but you can hear some of the older stuff and some of the newer stuff too, and kind of see for yourself what you think about them. But they're pretty fucking awesome. These are my best friends from high school.
Yeah, definitely send me over. Cause
Hell yeah.
like I said, I mean, I like some of it. I just can't get like way fully into like the death metal type of shit. I can't do that. That
Yeah,
shit's like a
and
headache in a fucking can.
some of the, and I wear a lot of their gear too, t-shirts, and I've got hoodies and t-shirts and long sleeve t-shirts and hats and everything. So I kind of represent for them quite a bit around here. But um, I travel around with them quite a bit to do shows and stuff still because I like to, I mean, I'm not part of the band, but help them set up and take back down and shit like that. And then I get to hang out in the green room with the VIPs and shit, and have gotten to meet some pretty cool bands that they opened up for, like old school metal.
Do you remember the reality show Rock of Love?
Yeah, I never did watch it though, but I
Has
remember
anybody
it.
ever watched Rock of Love or like Flavor Flav? Oh God, all of that shit. I Love New York. God, I really wish they would bring that cheesy shit back because that crap was, I swear, I totally wiped out my fucking calendar for every Sunday to watch that shit. I'm not even joking. Like I had my Sundays were like a day of like reality TV shows that I had at each hour. I'm like, okay, I'm watching this one, that one, this one. Jersey Shore. Jersey Shore was another one.
Yeah,
Flavor
Flavor.
Flav, right, Mel? Yeah, that shit was, I'm telling you. I had my popcorn ready. Like it Sundays are my hangover days. Though that shit was good to watch while you were hungover. Because you really felt better about yourself.
Yeah,
Watching
except for the fact that they're all like multi millionaires, and you know.
I don't know about Flavor Flav though. He just got off the crack boat when he started
Yeah.
Flavor Flav. He might have even been still on it. I don't know with Bridget Nielsen. Oh my God, the Amazon
Oh
woman.
god. Yeah, he was probably pretty broke when he got his show.
Yeah, yeah, but that shit
He
was
was
funny
never
though.
super huge anyways, but he was not very good with his money as it was, the way I understood it.
Mel said Jersey Shore drunk means short women, right? I can't watch it now. Like it's too boring now. The Jersey Shore
Yeah,
now, like
I used to watch a little bit of the Jersey Shore stuff too,
yeah.
just because it was such a like cluster fuck.
Like I said, it made you feel good on Sundays after a night of, not knowing what the fuck you did. Kind of took your mind off of it.
Oh man,
Yeah, back in the day, I'm telling you. It was they had some really good shows though on VH1. They really did. I miss I think they used to have documentaries on VH1 too.
does VH1 still exist?
I don't know. It's like nobody has like TV anymore. Like you're just streaming. Like I don't have I don't have channels anymore.
Well, I mean, I
I
watch the channel lineups on Hulu. I go
think
into
they
the
still
guide
do have,
and
yeah, I mean I think they still do have VH1, but um like it's not the way that it used to be though. Like that shit used, like I said, it used to be fun. It used to That shit was fun to watch.
hey,
And
baby, I'm like,
Brett Michaels, I always
oh
wanted him.
yeah.
I always wanted like a girl to to take his bandana off because I'm like, I know you're half bald under there. Fucking know you are. With your fucking clip-in
Oh
extensions.
man,
I swear, yeah, he did. He had clip-in extensions
for real?
all in the midsection of his hair because he was. I don't, well, one of the girls on Rock of Love actually busted him out. I don't forgot what season that was, but she said that yeah, he's bald under there.
Oh wow,
Ooh.
wow. That's one of my favorite movies, Mel.
Shawshank Redemption. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a long ass movie though.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't it like a 3.5, 4 hour?
I
Is
think
it?
so.
Is it like a 3.5, 4 hour movie?
Yeah.
No, it is. Yeah, I haven't watched that in a long time.
Man, am I the only one who still likes to watch like TV?
I mean, if the shit wasn't, expensive, and then it's like each year after your contract for the first year is up, it's like the shit just keeps going up and up. So it's like I canceled my cable like, I don't know, 4 years ago.
You don't keep Hulu?
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got Netflix, I've got Hulu, I've got Peacock. Um,
Hulu has a channel
uh,
guide.
what the hell else do I have? Or maybe we don't have Hulu. Maybe I have Hulu on my phone, or maybe we did have Hulu. I don't know. We have so many different. Um. Oh no! Don't start messaging me right now.
I was on a whole bunch of Netflix documentaries while I was laid up and couldn't move for days, and I was thinking about that today, and I'm like, fuck, I can't even remember what all I watched.
So Debbie's asking me any news on the missing girl in PA. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. I can't say too much. But I will say that um child safety soldiers, he did get a real big scumbag off the street, who did contact Aubrey. He was already an RSO. He literally just got out of jail about 3 months ago, had an ankle bracelet on when Shane went to his house for an interview. And the police showed up, and thankfully they did their job and arrested him, and he's back in jail. But I can't say too much. She's been missing for 9 weeks. Um, there's a lot of information coming out that is just basically fitting the puzzle pieces together. All of us who have been working day and night on this, we are just exhausted over it and tired. Um, Anxiety is high. You want this girl to be found and safe, and when she's not found yet, it's very frustrating. And so yeah, I I try not to let things like these cases get to me, but last night I had kind of a rough night with this whole situation. So as soon as more information comes out, I will definitely I'll definitely be capping on it. Um, Once it's safe to start mentioning things. It's an open case. I can't really say much. Just that there is a lot of information that's out there, and it's very a lot of it is misleading. A lot of it is what is truth, what is not truth. So it's just really trying to find answers. So yeah, I appreciate it, Mel. It's like I said, it's been really hard. So but the RSO that Shane wound up getting the other day, Zaire Gibson is his name. 22-year-old who was uh having discussing conversations with a 14-year-old. um he needs to be in jail for a long time. um I did find out the information for Shane of where he lived at, because there was a couple of addresses that were pulled on him, and we were able to get down to the one where he was residing at, and he was living with his grandparents. um so I handed over the information to Shane, and thankfully that's where he was that night. And unfortunately, his grandparents were home. His grandfather did come out, ask what was going on. And um so it was explained to him a little bit. But yeah, he got hauled back off to jail. So yeah,
He did.
huh?
he did then get taken back to jail.
Oh he's back in prison. I
Okay.
mean, he.
Was that over the conversations with the girl?
I'm sorry.
Was that because of the conversations with the girl?
Well, he's
With Audrey?
22, she's 14. Yeah. Very
Yeah,
sexual
okay.
conversations,
Good.
um, inappropriate pictures that were being sent to her of his
Mhm.
genitals. So yeah, I mean,
Good.
he went against his probation, so
Yeah.
he needs to go
Yeah.
back.
So he actually had an ankle monitor on. Okay.
And he had an ankle monitor on because, like I said,
Okay.
he just got out of jail for the same
Wow.
shit.
Yeah. So he'd been out for what, like a month,
3 months.
3 months?
Hmm.
Yeah, my memory's still a little bit foggy on it, but
And I want to say, I think
good
he
headed.
admitted to, and I want to say, I think he admitted as well that he was also, and you know what, I'm not even going to say that because I'm not 100% sure. You have to excuse, like, and I know I keep saying this every time we go live, but it's, it drains you. It really does. So, but, um, yeah, I mean, like I said, as soon as I can release more information, I will. I know Shane will as well. We've been in contact with, detectives, and I am in contact with a PI as well. So, but um, there's a person of interest who has a shit ton of money, who had her for a couple of days, had Aubrey for a couple of days, took her over state line, which I think was in New Jersey. Aubrey's from Pennsylvania, Allentown, and but that person of interest is really not being questioned, which I'm not really understanding why. I do have my assumptions and my opinions on it, and so
Well, I'm glad that Zaire got his ass back where he belongs because yeah, we see enough of that shit. We know what that's all about. So,
right,
kinda,
yeah, yeah.
so he got
So
exactly what he deserved.
and we have another person of interest, basically the same thing as Zaire Gibson. He will be interviewed soon, um, sometime this week. So it'll be posted on my page. And yeah, it's just like I said, it's been a lot. Um, Shane's tired, I'm tired, uh, our extended team, other teams that have, stepped in and have helped too. Parents, I mean, everybody is just exhausted over this. It's very draining. I mean, I can only imagine what the parents are going through. So
God, I hate having been out of the loop for days.
yeah,
Like I,
because I mean, yeah,
like,
because I mean, I really haven't been in contact with you. I've just left you alone so you can get better and everything. But I mean, you really haven't even heard from me in the last couple of days, and that's just because it's been a lot of information coming out about this
yeah.
case that
I've been out of it. I mean, I'm falling asleep mid sentence and shit like that. I mean I think the concussion part of it's what fucked me up the most.
go get some coffee, Mike. Get
I
some
mean, I
coffee,
haven't
Mike.
just like randomly fell asleep like that, like I did earlier since yesterday, I guess. But yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, like I haven't been on the page. I haven't anything.
right. Yeah, I mean, I made the announcement for Saturday, that there wasn't going to be no live. Regardless with your accident or not, I don't think we would have been able to go live anyways because I was on the phone until 3, 4 a.m. yesterday morning.
Mm.
So that's why I've been sleeping all on and off all day today. So I'm wide awake right now. I don't think I need any coffee. Thank God I don't have work tomorrow. I'm off. So, but Yeah, so
I guess
if
I'm gonna be getting another new truck.
if everybody is interested in this missing 14-year-old girl, please go to my page and
Good buddy.
um follow their page. That's called Aubrey's Not Found. And the parents, they do go live a lot. They try to update as much as they possibly can. Um, so if you're looking for, any type of further information, I would definitely go and listen to their live, because us behind the curtains, we cannot really say anything. Um, it's not our place. We can help, which that's what we're doing. But it comes down to the parents releasing whatever type of information they would like to release. Now, when the case is closed, yes, I mean, then I can definitely speak more on my end, and um, the things that I have found, and um, but that's all we can do right now. I appreciate it,
Yeah,
Mel.
hopefully there'll be a conclusion to it very soon.
Yeah, it's just, the people behind the curtains are doing more than what the authorities are doing, and that's, and I can say
Yeah,
that
that's
too because
unfortunate.
it's the honest truth. Um, and I just don't understand this whole situation of why they haven't been taking this seriously. Um, and they did come out with a statement too, basically saying that they weren't taking it serious. I want to say about a week ago. But
The
from then,
police.
I think it's changed because, uh, a lot more news stations. It was on Dateline the other night, but even Dateline, I mean, that information that they released, it was half of it was not true. With Dateline, which I was
Hmm.
very upset with that because it's Dateline. People
Yeah.
come, people come to you for the truth, and yeah, a lot of it was
Well,
not
consider the network. That's all I'll say.
right. No, I definitely get that.
And
Um,
I hate to say it because I used to really, really love Dateline, and that's originally where Chris Hansen, where I got kind of into Chris Hansen and a lot of that stuff too. So, but
right.
I mean, I'm sorry, but they just there's a lot of they reported a lot of bullshit.
So, for anybody who has been following this story, like, what is your take on it? Like, what do you think? I would like to see like what your opinions are. And you can give your opinion. Um, it's you are allowed. If I wasn't working with the case, I would give my honest opinion, but I cannot. Conflict of interest, I guess.
Yeah, I mean that's completely understandable.
So, are you going to work tomorrow, or are you staying home and resting?
I'm probably gonna give it another day, because I'm still pretty sore. I'm not moving around very well, but I'm also gonna have to get on the search for another truck. So
Why? It was your truck?
yeah, it's my new truck.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I thought it was like one of your work vehicles.
Well, he's the one that was driving.
Mm.
Yeah, I pulled over and let him drive so that I could, tend
address
to the
address
phone.
some things.
Yeah, I mean, my phone was going nuts with text messages on that one job that we've been talking about, and then also,
Right.
the shit with the houses and everything else. So I was trying to get, and I was like, man, I can't write shit down, drive, read the text messages, respond to the text messages, and answer phone calls and shit. Like, I'm gonna have to pull over, and you're gonna have to drive. And it was just,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was literally minutes after that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why I have anxiety when I drive. I have horrible driving anxiety, but I have no
I know
choice.
you
Yeah, I get with what you're saying, Debbie. I'm on the same boat with you with that. Um, and I just don't understand why she is not the first person of interest. Um, it boggles my mind with that. But they
I
would
don't feel
rather
like
go,
she's being checked into deep enough.
huh?
So I don't feel like she's being checked into deep enough.
Yeah, well, I mean, instead of checking into her, they're going after the father. They're charging him with, harassment and
Yeah, that's wild.
so I mean, it's like any parent is going to go to somebody knowing that you had my child with, demanding for answers. I mean, I would. It's been 9 weeks. It's not like it just happened, you know.
Yeah.
9 weeks too long. January 8th is when she went missing. So,
God,
yeah.
it's hard to believe that was already 9 weeks ago. Anyways, January. It seems like that was just
Well,
yesterday.
I mean, we didn't start hopping on this case until like almost was it been like almost 2 weeks now with this. Um, but it has gotten like really what am I trying to think of? Um I don't want to say like serious, but like there's just been so much information that has been coming out within the last like week and a half. Um that you need an army to start picking away, to start, chipping away to start figuring this case out. And
Yeah.
thankfully, you know, everybody's been, really nice about sharing information and, helping one another. And so that's been a breath of fresh air, for sure. Um, so I've gotten in contact with some pretty good people, um, have been on this case since day one. And, they've been working day in and day out on this. And so, but the more people that we can, have help professionally on this case, the better off that, this case will be with figuring out more information. So now there's another girl missing in Baltimore. Send me that information, Debbie, if you can, please. Yeah, losing a
How old
child
is
is
she?
very devastating, Mel. I agree. It's yeah, I can only
It's
imagine.
very devastating.
What? What, Mike?
I said it is devastating. And, as far as my own experience, it was a baby that we lost, but, still no less. And then, that, what my family's been through. So,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, and
So,
this is
yeah.
their only child. So
Oh,
which
is
doesn't
it?
which doesn't make a difference, but losing a child with however many kids you have, I mean, it's still it's going to be the same blow as if you had just had the one. Um but um
things are so much different with these kids these days than it were for us when we were that age. You
I'm
know,
so
it's
very sorry, Mel, for your loss. Mel lost her son from a massive heart attack and stroke. He was 47 years old.
oh my gosh, I gotta watch that about OPP selling and buying missing children. This I've got to watch that.
Yeah, that was Papa Duke today.
Well,
That
she's
was
talking about OPP.
that's our extended team.
Oklahoma Predator Protection.
Papa Duke was with him.
I did not know that he does
Yeah.
that with them. So he knows
So
Sonic personally,
I don't know. It's on my
or was he
page.
just working with them on that?
I think he was just working with him. Well, I mean, obviously he knows him if he's working with them, you know.
Yeah.
But
Um,
I still have to go back
well,
and
tell him
watch
to tell Sonic to chill out just a little bit, dial it down just a couple notches.
the what?
Tell him to tell Sonic to dial it back just a couple of notches. He
Sonic.
can get pretty fucking aggressive.
Yeah, I don't know exactly who he was with. I tried watching the catch today. I watched a little bit of it, but then I had to hop off because I was getting information about Aubrey's case. Um but I need to go back and watch it. Um
Oklahoma
God,
Predator Protection. Most of their
there was another
shit.
catch last night that was on YouTube. I want to post it on my page. This one was with a guy who has been talking to a decoy for 3 years,
Oh my god!
and they finally got him.
Wow, I wonder what the trolls would have to say about that.
Right. Talking to a dirty old man.
For 3
And guess
years.
what? The decoy was a male. He was the hunter too.
Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, this one was a pretty intense one last night that I was watching. Tiny sent me over to watch that one, and yeah, it was pretty intense for sure. Um like the guy is like basically I think he called up his did he call up his dad? Yeah, he called up his dad and he was telling his dad, he's like, well, dad, he's like, I just want to let you know that I'm probably going to be hauled off to jail for a couple of years.
Mm.
So, yeah, it's,
Wow.
it was definitely, interesting, but I definitely need to go back and watch, I don't know if anybody has Kick. I
That's for
didn't have Kick.
OPP. That's what most of their catches are on, is on Kick.
Yeah. So
They'll do a brief clip and post it to the Facebook page, but to watch the whole catch, you have to go to Kick. And so I just joined in on Kick just a few weeks ago.
yeah, I did too. I joined today so I could watch that catch. Um, and like I said, I wasn't able to fully watch that one too, but I think Papa Duke got off of it though, because I think that guy was getting a little squirmy from what I was reading. So,
Hmm.
but he was arrested though. He was arrested, and
That's good. I wonder
yeah.
if he was a previous felon, because if he wasn't, I mean, it wouldn't be too far fetched for the guy to have been, sitting on
But
no
see, but look at the
telling
different. But see, but look at the difference though. In what states that you catch preds in. It's like some police are so on top of it and they get, and they arrest them right then and there. And then other ones, they don't get arrested. Oh, we have to go through all of this, we have to investigate all of this. Well, okay.
Yeah,
And we all
I
know what
told
state,
you.
and we all know what states that, that shit's coming from. And it's so frustrating and aggravating. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah, and you and I were talking a little bit about that today. Those, some of those states, but it's like I had told you before. These police here, they don't fuck around. I mean, like Sonic and them, they typically get an arrest every single time they make a cat.
Well, yeah, and I wanna give the Oklahoma police a shout out because they worked very quick and fast with the information they received about possibility of Aubrey being in Oklahoma. And they did. I mean, they were on that shit like, you know,
Yeah,
real
it's no
quick.
fuck around state.
You know, and then I can't even go into the other shit, but like I said, once if this case is ever closed, then I can, you know, speak on it. But
Mhm.
there's just
Yeah.
so much bullshit that has been going on. Um, it's just really, it's really scary. I mean, honest to God, you know, it's like you move, you live in an area where you think, you know, if something happens, you can relay on, you know, the authorities, especially for something like this, and they don't even do anything. It's like,
Yeah, I hate that.
you know, so I have put um getting another child predator off to the side right now. I'm hoping by like midweek. I was supposed to start this weekend, but I I need to clear my my head for a couple of days before I start with a new one.
You
Plus
know, and
I'm working on new pictures for um
there's no shortage of those bastards here either, Luna. So, like, you and I talked about before, it would actually be pretty rewarding to get started here.
right, but I don't have any hunters that I know through Oklahoma just yet.
Well, I mean, I was talking about, myself and my friend.
Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I mean what I witnessed yesterday with the Oklahoma police and getting right on
Hmm.
it with the information that they received of Aubrey and the possible person that she could be with. I mean,
Hmm.
they were at this place where she might have been at in a minute, and you know, scanning the highways, all this, and I think they even pulled somebody over of a possible, you know, suspect having Aubrey. And I mean, I was just amazed. I'm like, wow. I'm like, they really did do a good job.
Yeah, it really is a good safe place to live with, us being such a, Second Amendment friendly state with constitutional carry, and a lot of people are like, well, that's like the Wild West. But it's like, but listen, I mean, you don't get to fuck around here. The
Right.
cops
And see,
don't.
but that's why I
So,
told you, like, I didn't think like she would be there because of that, because there would be definitely different laws that she'd be facing if she wound up in Oklahoma.
hmm, for sure. I mean, this is like I said, it's a prison. There's more for-profit prisons in this state than any other state, which is nothing to be proud of. It's actually, it's not such a great thing, but they just don't fuck around here.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and it was like I said, it was refreshing to see that yesterday. I did get my hopes up when they said, you know, they possibly had a sighting of her in Oklahoma, and I'm like, oh dear God, please let it be her. But unfortunately, no. So
Man, that would have been huge,
yeah, yeah, it would have been. It sure would have been. So
and that would have really irritated me, all things considered.
yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Yeah, so I mean, like I said, you know, it's everybody's exhausted right now. Most definitely. I'm exhausted, but like I'm up right now because I slept all freaking day long watching Moonshiners. Has anybody watched Moonshiners? If you don't, watch it. You'll learn how to make a distillery in a matter of 5 minutes. A distiller.
Yeah,
Is it a distillery or distiller?
a, a,
Distillery.
still the I mean, you can learn how to make a copper pot and a
Right.
worm and the whole 9 yards. I mean, I could just from that show, I could make a batch of moonshine right now.
Yeah, I've been watching that show. I can't believe it's been on for like almost like 10 years already.
Yeah. I mean, like you know what I mean. You know, you could probably make a mash and a run just based off the nod you got from that show.
But here's the thing though, it's like I was telling you earlier, it has to be all fake now because these people, the only person that ever served time in jail for uh selling moonshine illegally was Tickle.
Hmm.
And all the other ones
Yeah,
have been
I feel like there was some authenticity at first, especially. I mean, because Popcorn Sutton was still alive, and we know his
right.
history.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and he legit served prison time,
Mhm.
and a couple
So
of
it's
the
just
other
so it's like
are still
okay, it's
alive.
like but this was funny though too. So it's like when they have to go on their long trips or whatever to like find like fruit or I don't know, this episode I watched today, like this one they went to her sister's bakery because they had like a power outage, so like all of their baked goods like they couldn't sell it, I guess, like something like with the law or whatever when it comes to shit like that, like it goes bad immediately, so you can't sell it. And so I mean like thousands of dollars worth of baked goods they went and got from her sister's bakery to make certain types of moonshine. And but like they sit here and they're like, if this doesn't work out, we're going to be losing on thousands of dollars and da 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 da. And this one was like pissing and moaning about how much gas they had to spend to go drive to her sister's bakery. And I'm like, you people get paid by the show, and you sell fucking illegal alcohol. Shut up.
Right,
Like,
and like if you can't sell, they can't sell the products, and it's going to get thrown away. Wouldn't you think that it got donated,
I mean, the
to
only
them?
one, the only one that's running shit legally is it was Tickle's partner,
Right,
uh,
Tim.
Tim.
Tim, yeah,
Yeah,
he went legal.
yeah. The other funny thing is like none of these people ever change their clothes. They're always in the same shit. It's like
Yeah,
literally for the last like 10 years. I'm like,
same
how many
overall.
holes have you blown in your fucking underwear?
Oh man.
And I'm like, are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? Do they smell you? Like, because, but I do enjoy watching it though. I do. But it's funny
Yeah,
though, because it's starting to get real,
getting a little
um,
cheesy, huh?
it's starting to get cheesy. Yeah, it's definitely, you can start seeing like the fake shit. Um,
Yeah, you can start to sniff it out.
right. I'm like, come on, stop ruining this for me, please.
Yeah,
So,
I think there's a little more authenticity to it when it very first started, but
yeah.
then it
Oh,
seems
yeah.
to turn into your run of the mill, reality show.
Right. And we're talking about moonshine, guys. Uh, it's on Netflix. But I think it used to be on well, it's Discovery.
Discovery. Yeah.
But Netflix streams it. Um oh, you know what? This is the freaking song that Haley was talking about. This is this damn song that actually came on.
Was it on Moonshine?
The no, the Sleep Token.
Uh huh. Oh, you
Remember
heard it
Haley?
because of the cosplay guy.
Haley, your song is on right now. Can you hear it, Mike?
No, and that's probably a good
Oh.
thing because they would report us for copyright. Do you know how they are? They
No,
love
you're
to
good,
hate us.
Haley. No, Sleep Token is on right now. It
She
shuffled
says,
through.
"Yes, play it." I don't think it would hurt to play a little piece of it, but I know if we played the whole thing, they would record us for copyright.
Yeah. Yeah. But see, but like it's like it's good right now, but just wait, like I'm gonna have to get up and fucking turn it off because like I said, it starts to become like a fucking headache.
That's why I played some of that treatment music that one day because those are my buddies. They can't, ain't nobody get me on a copyright on that. They'd laugh in their
Right.
faces. I mean,
What's up,
you
Tiny?
can watch them on Spotify and you just listen to them on Spotify and basically all streaming sources. They're on the treatment.
Tiny, do you know the band Sleep Token?
Hey, Tiny.
Well, it's playing right now, Haley, but if you guys can't hear it, then I'm all good. I have to listen to some type of music in the background.
Yeah, it sounds like your background filters are really good.
Must be this new iPhone.
Yeah, the one you've had so much trouble with.
The one I've had so much trouble with, yeah. Yeah.
It's finally starting to act right, though, ain't it?
Tiny, what do you listen to? What type of music do you listen to?
I am very bipolar with my music selections. Like I am all over the place. I mean, I'm still doing some metal, and I even fuck with bluegrass even.
No, I'm asking like if you ever heard of that band, Sleep Token.
I'm gonna check it out when we get off here.
You listen to everything? Yeah. I do too. I mean, I grew up on country, surprisingly. I actually used to go country line dancing. My grandmother used to take me when I was young.
Oh
Shit
yeah,
kicking. Shit kicking
yeah.
those boots.
That's what we do around here.
And uh and then yeah, I mean I started listening to everything basically. Yeah, you gotta listen to them, Tiny. You might like them. Yeah, might like them. Yeah, that guy Primal that I follow. He he's definitely a metalhead, a death metalhead. Him and his cosplay shit. But that dude makes a shit ton of money though off social media for sure. For sure, for sure.
No, maybe he'll end up
I'm about to play cosplay with my I sent I sent a picture of myself with my anonymous mask to my PI. He's like, I don't do cosplay. I'm like, I'm not doing cosplay.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with cosplay. But what a funny thing for him to say.
I'm like you're all into your Avengers and fucking you call yourself like Superman and shit and like Black Panther and all this other crap. I'm like, so what the fuck you call yourself, dude?
And that's what I was gonna say. Maybe your guy, Rampage or whatever you call it. What do you say his name is?
Ooh,
The dude that does the cosplay that you follow.
Primal.
Primal. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe he'll end up in some of that kind of shit if he's that big on social media.
Haley's like, oh yeah, for sure. He runs a spicy account. I'm not into bodybuilders, but yeah, Tiny. Same thing with me. It all depends on too. Like I listen to like when I'm cleaning, I have to listen like to club music. Gotta listen to
the
my
the electronic techno shit.
basically, yeah,
Yeah.
to get my ass up and going for sure. I blast all throughout the house. It's funny because like I'm the only one on my block that like opens up my windows, opens up my front door. It's like everybody's like afraid to like breathe the Florida air.
Mm,
I'm like, for what?
not I.
If it's a nice day out, I'm opening my shit. Like, even like the
Oh, yeah.
winter, when it's 50, 60 degrees out, oh, all my shit's open. Everybody has like their fucking heat on like 90 when it's like 50 degrees out.
60 degrees is nice here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
where
it
we're at.
can't, yeah, I mean it can be nice here. But I'm starting to acclimate, so like 60 degrees is it's starting to be chilly for me.
Yeah, it won't be long and you'll hate it.
When like back home it'd be like 30 degrees out during the winter, right? So that'd be like our summer winter. And like say like, if it was snowing, we'd clearly be outside with like, fucking shorts on, whatever, and like maybe a hoodie shoveling fucking snow. I've seen a wide
I'm the same
variety of
kind of way,
people.
Tiny.
Like I can go from rap to a guy playing a violin to country to Hey, you're like me, Tiny. That's how I am too. I love Frank Sinatra. I think I lived in
Yeah.
that freaking era. Maryland is
I
like my
mean,
favorite. My
just
favorite.
today I was listening to some country music from like early 80s, like urban cowboy era type country music. As in like John Travolta, urban cowboy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Oh God, what is that one freaking song? I can't think of it. Um. It's not Blue Moon. I can't think of it because I have music playing in the background right now, so it's like my mind is like focused on the song that's playing. Um. They used to have like it was a country song, and they had like a really good like remix beat to it, but they don't have it anymore. When the sun goes down on my side, that won't stop feeling. Hang on. Oh, I had it, but it went away. The stupid
It's
song
not
that's
Neon
playing.
Moon, is it?
Yeah, Neon Moon. Thank you. Not Blue Moon, Neon Moon. So
Yeah,
they
that used to be one
had
of my karaoke songs.
so they had a really good like remix beat, but they don't have it anymore. Like ever since they came out with like the TikTok remix, like they took this one out, and I'm so pissed because I actually liked that remix one they had, Neon Moon, but yeah,
The
or
TikTok remix to Neon Moon.
yeah, they made a TikTok remix of Neon Moon. It's so
Oh
stupid too. It's like
wow.
cheesy. It really
I
is. It's
bet
cheesy. I don't like it.
that's TikTok.
What did you send me, Tiny? Oh, okay. I'll have to listen to it. I'll listen to it tonight, Tiny. Yeah, that's how I am too. I mean, like I said, I listen to a bunch of different shit.
Mm-hmm.
My
Me too.
grandmother, my grandmother also raised me on like music that she was raised with old shit. Frank Sinatra, uh God, I can't even think of like their names, but like Elvis and um
God, I remember coming home from school the day Elvis died, and my mother was sitting in the living room floor with her Elvis albums, rocking back and forth, crying.
damn
And
it,
I
you're
was
that
like,
old?
"What happened?" I kind of dated myself a little bit there, didn't I?
I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, shit, I wasn't even born at that time.
I took on one of our Florida trips. We went straight east to Memphis and then straight south down to Florida. And so I took my daughter and we had one of her friends on that trip with us. And so we stopped in Memphis, spent a few nights, and I wanted to show them the whole, Memphis, the whole Tennessee thing. And so took them to Why can I not fucking think of the name of Elvis's place?
What, Graceland?
Yeah, Graceland. God. In fact, the trolls have shared one of those pictures of me where I've got my carpal tunnel thing on my wrist, and I'm wearing some stupid looking ass, super comfortable clothing, and I'm pointing up at one of his planes across the street from his house there. But yeah, we toured Graceland and we toured the museum and toured the grounds of Graceland and all that stuff. And they ended up liking it a little bit more than I thought they would. But I think the whole time they're pretty much, who the fuck is this person whose house we're in right now?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm like, man, this is fucking TCB, man. This is Elvis the man.
Right. Yeah, there's I don't know what the hell they did with his estate. I know after when Lisa passed away, um
I
there's a
think it's in the
huge
possession of his daughter.
it was, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's I don't know. There's
I saw a scam here a couple weeks ago where some lady was acting like she was auctioning off Graceland and the contents of it, and like the FBI just picked her up and threw her in jail. She was a whole big fucking scam.
uh-uh.
She was having a straight online auction.
That's fucking crazy. That's wild. Tiny said, who is your dream concert?
Oh man, I mean, mine was probably still the Metallica show I did at Texas Stadium in Dallas. That was fucking badass. That was Faith No More and um, Guns N' Roses and Metallica.
Yeah, I really wasn't big into concerts. Honestly, this is crazy. Well, no, I take that back. No, I've gone to a few concerts actually. Dave Matthews Band. We used to go
Yeah, that's always
religiously
a good show.
every summer.
Yes.
'Cause he would come every summer where I lived at, and
Yeah,
we
he
would go
always
and see him.
contributed.
Yeah, we would uh go and watch. I love Dave Matthews Band. I fucking hate his political stance, but his music I'll always listen to. I guess I just have to.
I've seen Ozzy too many times. I've seen AC/DC a few times. I saw Kiss. I did security at a Kiss concert. I got to stand behind stage and go backstage with them and
What
walk
was
them
your
in and out
first?
from the
My
limo.
my first concert was Smashing Pumpkins.
I've seen Smashing Pumpkins. In fact,
Yeah.
my buddies from the treatment, that was one of the shows that we did. We opened a show for them 2 years ago. They're still around.
What is your dream concert, Tiny? If you're still in here. Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
we
my
got to
first
hang out with
concert
them.
that I went to. But see, like, I don't know, like like my family was like poor. So my parents like really never did shit with me. Never took me to concerts or anything. So like I don't know, like I said, I went to like Dave Matthews, but I was always into raves. That's what I was into. I would pick a rave over a concert any fucking day.
Oh
Give me
God,
some.
not me. I mean, and
Give me
I
some.
have plans for it.
Give me. Give me some ghosts and some ecstasy, and I'll be at the fucking rave club.
Eminem was your ultimate one, Tony. I mean, I can't. I have literally seen hundreds and hundreds of concerts. That's what was my thing back in the day, and coincidentally, it's my daughter's thing now. I spend and has been for years. I've spent probably more on concert tickets for her than I did myself. But to send her to a concert nowadays, you're talking about a couple $100 for tickets. Whenever I was her age, we get that fucking concert ticket for 25, $30.
No.
I sent her to Post Malone, and I think I paid 250 for those the
Yep.
tickets for that show.
Posty's actually coming where I'm at, and I might go see Post Malone.
Yeah, I'm kind of
I
digging
actually
Post
wanted to
Malone.
go see Brooks and Dunn are coming soon, but
Oh, you can
I
never go
just
wrong
don't
with
have
Post
the
Malone.
fucking time to go see them. But damn, their tickets were like $275.
Whoa, I can't believe they're still getting that kind of money.
Yeah,
Is it at arena? Are they selling out arenas still?
yeah.
Wow, I am fucking impressed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but Post Malone's coming soon. I mean, um, I don't know. Like I said, I'd rather still to this day, even my age, I'd rather be in a fucking rave.
You know what, Tiny? That would probably be my dream concert, a Led Zeppelin
They ever
concert,
got
if
back
they were
together, Led
still.
Zeppelin. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be ultimate.
AC/DC, I used to well, I still do. I like AC/DC.
I've seen
Um
AC/DC 4 times. I've seen Ozzy six or 8 times. I've seen Ozzy.
You ever see that interview with Ozzy where he was being interviewed about some rat that he ate? And I don't know what the hell he was on, but the woman who was interviewing him, she's like, "Hi, Ozzy," and he's just like staring off in space. And she's like, "Hi, Ozzy." He's like, "Hi." She's like, "How are you?" He's like, "Fine."
That was probably about when he bit the head off the bat on set.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. She was interviewing him on that, but that shit is funny. You gotta
I
look that up
like
on
that reality
YouTube.
show. Did you like to
Huh?
watch him and did you like to watch their reality show? Since we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, I watched the reality show. Jesus, Jack and Kelly were fucking nuts on that show. And now
Yeah,
they're like
and
as tame as can be. Like,
uh-huh. But you know the one that Jack and Ozzy have been doing here recently, that's fucking awesome too. And their podcasts, all of their podcasts are awesome.
yeah, Jack has multiple sclerosis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's got MS, but he's got it pretty much under control. Yeah. Yeah, I think God, I want to say like he's had it for like 10 years now, I want to say.
Oh wow.
Tiny's has a set of concerts. I go and stand up in comedy shows. Yeah. Um
Yeah, I like comedy shows. You like Matt Rife, Tiny?
Matt
That
Rife, yeah,
motherfucker's hilarious.
he's a good one.
He's fucking funny.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good one.
Yeah, it was
you
Eddie
know who I
Murphy. He's the best.
love? And if I ever get a chance to go and see him, Cat Williams.
Oh yeah, he's funny.
That
Poor little
oh
King
my God.
Ting. Poor little King Ting.
He fucking had me rolling in that movie Norbit. Oh my God. He
Yeah,
had me fucking
Norbit is a
rolling.
great movie. Anyway,
Who lives by you? Cat Williams, Tiny? Well, tell him shit. Your decoy wants to fucking see him.
he may be talking about Matt Rife.
Talking about what?
He may be talking about Matt Rife.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that guy's funny as hell. You know, the youngsters tried to cancel him because of some joke that he did that they felt was insensitive, you know, along those political lines there. And I mean, you know how it is with people our age. We don't, that shit don't offend us. I mean, we watched Archie Bunker and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh
So,
yeah.
I mean, it's hard to offend us. That shit's just fucking funny to us. It's like, fuck your feelings.
Right. No, seriously. You can't take a fucking joke. Get the hell out of my fucking kitchen, dude.
Right. Like, you're ruining my whole fucking vibe here. Get the fuck out of my face.
You're ruining it. Fucking ruining it.
Oh, man.
If you don't have a good fucking joke, get the hell out of my face, please.
Right.
If you're a pansy ass, go away.
Yeah, and fuck that politically correct bullshit. Like, if you get your feelings hurt over some silly shit like that, I'm going to laugh at you.
No, seriously. It's, yeah. That's why these trolls don't do shit. They fucking sit here and make me fucking laugh.
Right? They didn't take you up on your offer, did they?
There was 2 of them in here, but I mean, they weren't saying shit, so I blocked them.
Yeah, fuck them. They're sitting in the rafters. Those are those non-participative ones.
Right? Damn it. I said to fucking entertain me, and you couldn't entertain me? Fuck you. You're getting blocked. Joe Coy and Andrew Schultz are 2 of my faves I've seen.
So cool.
I don't know.
I never heard them.
No, I never heard of them either. You know, I sometimes, like, when people say shit, I'm sometimes like, oh, yeah. I don't want to fucking sound like I'm so out of the loop with shit. But
Right?
I have never heard of these 2, though, Tiny.
I wonder if that means we're uncool.
We are. I mean, you're definitely fucking uncool because you're way older than me, so.
Hey, wait a minute.
I'm fucking 35, dude. Shit.
Oh, okay. We're going to do, okay. All right. Well, then I'm 45, okay?
Teresa.
Is Teresa in here?
She's just, yeah, she just came in here right now.
Oh,
Here's my
cool.
homework. Okay. I'll definitely look them up on Netflix. For sure. Teresa, how are you feeling? Yeah. So, Tiny, are you a big, like, Avengers, like fucking Ant-Man and Iron Man and...
God, that makes me feel like a dick, Teresa. Whenever you messaged me the other day and it was telling me to use something, I was like, I did not even think to ask you how you was feeling. I was so out of it.
Tiny said it's your homework too, Mike.
I'll check into it, Tiny. I will, for real.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I can't either. It's getting a little fucking weird. Catwoman, I might be able to fucks with. That's about it.
Who?
Michelle Pfeiffer and Halle Berry, Catwoman, playing.
Oh.
No, I don't do Harry Potter either. If you even try to even ask me of any of that shit, I just look at you like, you gotta go. You need to go.
Well, they run the Star Wars deal when Disney bought it. I mean, it used to be epic.
I was forced to watch that shit with my fucking brothers. Yeah.
I mean, damn, I remember when
The only thing that I liked of Star Wars was the Ewoks.
I mean, we're talking about my childhood here.
And they had the whole fucking Ewok village. Like, they would take my fucking Barbies and hang them in the Ewok village.
That sounds like some shit I would do to my little sister.
Well, and then I don't know. And then my sister, she fucking demolished her fucking Barbie dolls by chopping off their damn hair and just putting some fucking whack ass fucking makeup on her Barbie dolls. Like, I'm like, okay. Well, mine are all like pretty and dressed up and sitting on their ponies and shit. Do you remember the action figures of GI Joes?
Oh yeah.
Like
I
the
was
whole
still into the
fucking
Star
like
Wars thing,
set of that. Like, my brothers also had them as well, and they would always like interact with their fucking Ewok village, killing our fucking Barbie dolls. But I was like so into like the fucking ninjas and shit of the GI Joes, right? Is that
Yeah.
am I right with that? The GI Joes had ninjas.
Yeah, there was at one point there was that's a long time ago when they did the ninja thing.
Yeah. I think that's the only reason why I like to play Mortal Kombat. That's like the only shit I like to play. And I play Nina on Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
So if my fucking decoy name ever changes to Nina, you'll know why.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I whoop some
Well, that'd
ass.
be
I whoop
badass.
some ass in fucking Mortal Kombat. That's for sure. I
Mortal
know how
Kombat's an
to.
awesome game.
Huh?
I said Mortal Kombat's an awesome game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now
I
like
put
this,
computers in that motherfucker.
the one where like they have like the person that comes into behind you to fucking fight with the. It's just it's crazy. There's like so much shit they have now with Mortal Kombat. I like it, but then I don't. Like I like the old Mortal Kombat, like 2000, 2003, 2004 Mortal Kombat. This newer shit I don't like. Time of Batman with Heath Ledger. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
What do you think
yeah,
about what do you think about uh Joker with
yeah, I liked it.
uh what was his name? What's his name that plays it?
Well, I thought that was he's like he kind of reminds me of Heath Ledger,
Joaquin
right?
Joaquin
Yes, yes, yes.
is it Joaquin? It's Joaquin,
I don't.
right?
Gosh, is that his name?
It's a weird name. I think it's weird.
Yeah, that dude
His
reminds me of
brother's name his brother was River Phoenix.
Hmm. I didn't know River Phoenix was his brother.
Yeah.
So when you played Mortal Kombat, did you play like the video game one, like the at the arcade? There you pump quarters in it.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin
Joaquin
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah, and River Phoenix was his brother. Do you remember River
Oh,
Phoenix?
okay. Well, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Oh, yeah, I remember River Phoenix.
Yeah. You know what I liked? Joaquin or Joaquin uh Gladiator.
Oh, yeah, good movie.
Gladiator. The first one. Because now they have a second one. Did you watch the second one yet?
I don't know if I've seen the second one yet. Was it a remake of the first version?
Well, it's the Gladiator's son, I want to say.
Oh no, I don't. I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen it either. I hate when they do sequels of shit like that and they just fucking ruin it.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like it, I probably wouldn't be interested because I enjoyed the first one so much.
Don't you hate when they do that? Like especially
Yeah,
with um Fast and the Furious. Why?
yeah. It's like, okay, wait, it was awesome the first time. Y'all shouldn't have fucked with it. Now you've ruined it.
Yeah. I only watched the first one, that's it. All the other ones are stupid. All of it. It's stupid. It really is. Yeah, but
Yeah.
Russell Crowe and then have you watched that movie 3000?
Yes, loved it too. They better not remake that one.
Who was the actor?
um, the bearded guy,
Yeah,
the
like he was
lead.
like he was like the gladiator in there.
Yeah. God dang it, what is his fucking name? It's right on the tip of my tongue.
Him and Russell Crowe, dude, they're fat fuckers now. Like
Are they?
I don't understand like how you can go from I mean
Well, maybe it was just the breastplate and stuff that made him look muscular in the movie.
I'm like, what the hell happened to the both of you? Shit. You
Yeah,
can't
age
do
kind of does
that.
that.
Like you need to keep your appearance up, especially playing in that type of role.
Yeah, I was just talking about that the other day, weren't we?
What?
Uh, Maybe it wasn't you and I, but I was talking about how these Hollywood, these actors, it's because we were talking about. I was talking with my mom about this because we were talking about how muscular, like how RFK's build is, how well he looks at 70, what,
Oh
2 years
yeah.
old?
But he wasn't like that though. I think he started working out, I think when he was in his 40s, I want to say.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that just makes it that much more impressive.
Yeah, he was actually a little bit more heavier set when he was younger.
Hmm.
He aged gracefully. I don't know. I didn't think he was a attractive man when he was younger. Um I think now he is. I think he's an attractive man.
That's funny.
Um
That's what my mother said.
yeah, like now, like back in the day though. I'm like, yeah,
I'm like,
no.
wait, he's old as fuck. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. So are you.
Hey, but he's getting the shit. He's getting the shit. I don't know if you've seen this, but a lot fast food joints, man, they're fucking switching over to that tallow.
Yeah. Is it Steak and Shake? All the
Steak
ones
and
in
Shake and a
Oklahoma
couple
now
of
use
other
it.
ones. Yeah, we're uh we're just waiting to see McDonald's be added to that. So
Yeah, and it didn't he say that once upon a time they used to fry their fries in beef tallow?
yeah, McDonald's actually at one point was kind of healthy.
Yeah, and I think the food was better back then too.
Oh yeah. Well,
That was back before the
it's that
French
pink
fries had
slime bullshit.
15 different ingredients in them.
It's that pink slime bullshit they use.
Ugh.
You ever watch the documentary of that shit?
Yes. Yeah, you and I talked about that live one night. That's some fucking disgusting shit.
Hey Lisa. Um yeah, that shit's so gross. I get grass fed beef, that's it. I can't even get that shit that's in the tube. I can't even get that shit that's even in the package if it doesn't say grass fed. No, thank you.
How are you seeing everybody in here before me and this is my studio? I
Because
don't get this.
I'm on my 007 phone. My pew pew.
Oh, okay.
My 007 phone. So that's how I'm able to see everybody.
Ah.
Because I can't see it on my main phone
Hmm.
with you having me up in the box
Oh,
here.
that's right. You can't even see the comments on there. So
No.
I wonder if that's why. Because, like,
So
when you said
basically what
that.
I have to do is I have to go through your account
Oh, okay.
and click on the live. So I mean if I comment right now, it's gonna pull up as Chambers.
Okay. Hmm. That's something that I don't like about StreamYard is that, I can't see exactly who is who, in the studio like I can
Well, get
on,
yourself a 007 phone.
right? I guess I better. You can be 007 too.
Then you'll be able to.
Yeah. Give me 0071 and I'll be 007 number 2. You're the
It's like
OG 007.
it's the amount of radiation that I'm getting from fucking just by one phone now too. Yeah, it's fucking bad.
Got that 5G shit all up in your face.
Oh my god. And I literally been having to sleep with my phone like right next to my fucking head in case somebody needs to call me like during the night. Yeah. Probably that's why my head's been fucking buzzing lately. Yeah, because I mean, I'll be on my main phone and then searching and doing shit on the other phone. Yeah, my eyeballs and my hands hurt. They hurt. They hurt.
You're gonna make me paranoid about the damn earbuds. You're gonna give me fucking brain cancer or some shit.
I mean, it's been known.
Mm.
My ears will hurt sometimes from wearing them, but that's just me. I'm special.
You
I lost my left one, so I just have my right one, and so my ear
I
does
can't
hurt.
get that.
It hurts sometimes.
I
So
tried to sometimes go with just one because I see a lot of people that'll just roll with just one, and I've tried. I'm like, I can't. I gotta have both sides. The shit has to be level.
yeah, well, I have no idea where my left one went. I need to get a new one, but wifey is, telling me, go fuck off. We're not fucking buying another $100 pair of fucking. She's like, you better go look for it. I don't think so.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago when you lost it.
Yeah, I have no idea where the hell it went. I have no
I think
idea.
we were on the phone together whenever you lost it.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of shit. I think I've lost my phone when it's in my fucking hand too.
Oh my God. Like, listen, I was literally looking for my phone with the flashlight on my phone.
Or when you turn your flashlight, or when you think you turn your flashlight on, and you're like pointing at it, and you're like, "Why the fuck is it not working?" Like, wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, I had the flashlight on my phone, and I was like, oh, I need my phone. Where's my phone? And so I'm looking with the flashlight around, like, where's my phone? I'm like, God damn, I'm fucking holding it. Like, am I getting senile? I think I'm about
Oh,
20 years ahead of myself.
you're definitely. Oh my God, that's crazy. Oh my God, this is
What?
crazy. So this woman or this girl that's missing, Debbie just sent me her.
Uh-huh.
She's a 14-year-old from Baltimore.
Uh-huh.
God, man, she looks like my daughter.
Oh
That's fucking crazy.
oh,
Wow.
God, now you got a whole new rabbit hole to go down.
I have to get through this rabbit hole first. Yeah. I will definitely make a reel and start putting up these new ones. The reel I put up the other day of all these missing children, the year started on some of those from late 1980s, like 88, 89,
Oh,
and they still have never been found. Like some of them are using AI for what they would look like
wow.
now. It's
That
crazy.
is insane.
Yeah. This one, oh shit.
See, I'm telling you, the whole AI thing sounded scary at first, but now it's really the more I dig into it, the more it sounds like this is going to be some badass shit.
Well, I mean, it has its pros and cons.
Well, of course, just like anything, but you know, from a technological standpoint, I think it's going to have more pros than cons.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. If we ever get a blackout where it fucking knocks out our whole entire grid, I'd be fine. I'd be fine. If we were
Well,
left with no social media at all,
if
I'd be
that
fucking.
happens, it's going to mean that we got hit with an EMP, so that's not going to be good. like from what I understand, these EMP devices can be used on something like a ballistic missile type weapon,
Yeah.
and then take out entire grid systems and
It's just
fry all
sad
the
because
fuels
it's
and
just,
stuff
you know
up.
what it is? It's just sad because like our kids today, like they don't know how it is to have a childhood, to
Yeah.
go outside, ride your bikes, roller skate, skateboard, everything. God. I mean, hell, my
Hmm.
friends and I, we were drinking out of the didn't even have a fucking hose on it. I mean, we'd be outside all damn day. Yeah, we'd get thirsty, so like we'd go on like the side of somebody's fucking house and turn on like their fucking faucet and just literally drink straight from that. I mean, it's like
Yep.
kids just
Like my
don't.
mom wouldn't, my parents wouldn't know it, but we may be 10 miles down the fucking road on a Saturday on our bicycle.
Yeah,
We'd be in the next county over.
right. Oh yeah, yeah. And these kids, they don't. They don't know what it's like to have that type of life. So you know what I hate? I hate and see, and this is AI, obviously, when they bring you back to like, it's like somebody's like waking up and it was all just a fucking dream and they're back in like the 1990s or some shit. Like, certain cartoons are playing and like just everything. And I'm just like, oh, just bring me back to that. Just bring me back to that.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah. The early 2000s.
Ooh, maybe AI will
God,
be able to
man.
help us how to do that.
I had a fucking blast. I really did. I don't regret with anything that I've ever done in my life. I had a fucking blast. I did. I'm alive.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. But I had a
Yeah,
fucking blast for sure.
for sure. Like I'm like, damn, I thought they partied in the 60s and 70s. I don't think them motherfuckers knew anything about it.
Yeah, especially with the raves and oh god, it was crazy. And then
Yeah.
we would get done, like we'd be club hopping. And we'd be club hopping until like there was a club. Honestly, I don't know what time this club fucking stayed open until I just remember walking out of the damn thing at like 10 a.m. in the morning and the fucking thing was still going.
Come out of the rave and like the sun has already been up for 2, 3 hours.
Oh yeah, the fucking birds have been chirping and shitting and all that crap already for fucking hours. Oh, yeah, you better hurry up to McDonald's before there's no more fucking breakfast.
Right?
Get yourself a big old fucking thing of Coke to fucking start taking away your nasty fucking hangover. Oh God.
Oh man.
I think I would eat like, I'm not even joking. Well, I would get 3 fucking egg McMuffins, right? I would eat like one and a half of them where I felt like I was like going to fucking regurgitate because I just shoved my fucking face. But those couple hours later, when you start like feeling better, then you're like, oh yeah, where's the rest of those fucking egg McMuffins at? And the hash browns. Oh my god. The fucking so this was the thing with me. I don't like Big Macs or anything like that from McDonald's. I hate burgers from McDonald's, but I love their breakfast. I haven't eaten the shit in years, but when I did, that was my preference, right? But Burger King I don't like their breakfast. I think their breakfast is fucking disgusting, but I love their burgers. Like their Whoppers.
Yeah.
Oh my god, their fucking Whoppers were the best.
Oh yeah.
And
I mean,
again, I don't eat.
especially back before it was loaded full of all this bullshit.
Yeah, well, I don't know when they started loading it up. I just know that it was fucking breakfast for McDonald's and fucking either lunch or dinner
But yeah, I'm with you. The
for
hash browns
Burger
were
King.
amazing.
Yeah, the hash browns at McDonald's, man, those things were on 10.
Hell yes.
I
I
will, you
love
know
those.
what though? I will give it to McDonald's though. I used to like their chicken nuggets. That would be the only thing besides breakfast that I would fucking eat.
That's pink slime too.
Well, I haven't touched the shit in like fucking decades, so hopefully I didn't eat no fucking pink slime when I did. I'd say probably a good like 17, 18 years I haven't touched any of that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really quit messing with it too.
I mean,
It's
don't
not.
get me wrong, I love a good fucking burger, but I mean, I'll go to like a restaurant or whatever for a burger.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
good, that
real
shit
burger.
there. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I went to high school, I don't know why. And I don't know like if anybody can relate to this. The fucking burgers were pinto beans.
The burgers were what?
They were made out of pinto beans.
The burgers from where?
The high school that I went to.
Oh,
Like for lunches,
uh-huh.
they were made out of pinto beans. I mean, they were
Huh.
in a form of a patty, but I don't know why the hell they tasted so fucking good though.
Why was
I
the
have
pizza
no
so good at
idea.
school?
The what?
Why was the pizza so good at school too?
I don't know. I have no idea. It just had like, if honestly, like now that I'm thinking of it, I think it had like a fucking chemical taste to it, but I don't know. It tasted fucking good at that time. I
Like
have
they
no idea.
sprayed that shit with Bloody 40 or something.
And then in elementary school, which like look at it now, because they actually have a recipe for it. And I'm like, oh my God, that shit just looked like somebody just shit it out of their ass. The fucking pizza boats that they used to serve
Oh yeah.
for lunch.
Ooh.
Like that's what I'm talking about. Like like shit like that was like our favorite fucking lunch. Why?
I mean, Michelle Obama
That
fucked the
shit
whole
was so
school.
processed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why the hell I liked any of that shit. I can't even imagine even fucking eating that shit now.
Well, you know, back then your parents would sometimes come to school and sit down in the cafeteria and eat lunch with you. I wouldn't go in there and eat any of that shit now.
No, so like when uh when my kids when they all went to school, um they wanted, school lunches. So I send them with their money, whatever. And but like they would come home and like tell me like how half this shit was like moldy or like harder. I'm like, okay, well, you're
Yeah.
not eating this. Like, why do you want to eat? And I guess because like we see their friends like, and I'm like, but are your friends even eating it? They're like, yeah, but they're like, but it's gross. So my kids basically they always took lunches at school. We would always make the lunches. And it's so funny because like when I watch videos now of like these moms and how they make their kids lunches, I'm like, Congratulations to you. I, I fucking slapped peanut butter on one side, jelly on the other. Both fucking breads came together. Threw some fucking chips and some carrots in a fucking Ziploc bag separately. Maybe an applesauce, and there you go. With either an apple juice or fucking water. In a brown paper bag.
In a brown paper bag.
In a brown paper bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, my one, he always brought like a lunchbox. That's just
I
how
had a
he
Star Wars
was.
lunchbox.
But like my other kids, they would always be like, no, I'd rather go with a brown paper bag. I don't know, like if they would get like fucking made fun of at school or whatever. But I know when I was a kid, remember the tin lunchboxes that we would take our lunches in? God, I
Yeah, that's
loved
what I
it
was saying. I had
those.
a Star Wars one.
Yeah.
The
I think I had a
Emerson inside
strawberry. Yeah, I think I had a strawberry shortcake one. That's
it.
either that or like little ponies or like some shit. But and then you remember like the fucking like the soup canister that came with it.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
God, I used to love those. Anytime I
Yeah.
go into like a thrift, no, not like a thrift store, but like an antique store, and I see those lunch boxes, I kick
See, I
myself
was
in the
gonna say
ass.
they're worth money now.
Yeah,
And some of
hell
them
yeah,
are
they
worth
want like
hundreds.
yeah, they want a shit ton of fucking money. I think I
Yep.
came across this one. I don't know what the hell it was. I don't think it was Popeye and Olive. Maybe I don't know, or Raggedy Ann and Andy. One of those two. That thing was going for like $175 fucking dollars.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh,
holy
God.
shit. Kicking
This is what we
myself in
spend
the
our adult money on these days.
the what?
This is what we spend our adult money on these days.
I know, right? I do. I actually have a room filled with like antique shit.
Oh hell yeah. Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. No, I'll even sometimes God, I'm such a no here you go. Here's my fucking dorky side.
Holly Hobby, I remember that one.
When the whole pops thing fucking came out, those pops, you know what I'm talking about?
Were that the little
Figurines.
creatures?
Huh?
They were little creatures?
They would so like you can get them like they had like Prince or like Avengers characters, like anything you possibly think of. Like they had fucking a pop for it.
Huh.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, I think that was past my childhood.
Well, yeah,
Or yeah.
I think it started like maybe like 10 years ago, I want to say, with these pops.
Oh, okay.
But I fucking buy them. So I have a Prince one. I have a female gremlin from you remember the female gremlin in Gremlins 1
Uh-huh.
where they were sitting at the bar
Yep.
and she smacked the dude in his face.
Yeah.
I have her. I have Jack and Sally. And then I just got around Halloween time because you know how I am with that shit.
Right.
One of the killer clowns from outer space, Frank. He was the littler one, the littler killer clown from outer space.
Uh-huh.
I just got that one around Halloween. Yeah, I'm one of those.
I guess that, like I like antique toys, but I'm more into the old,
No, I am
20s and
too.
30s steel toys.
Yeah, the Tinker Toys. No, I am too. Um, God, when we were traveling over the summer, we stopped at this really freaking badass antique store. I wouldn't mind going back to it. They had the original Raggedy Ann and Andy's. But I don't know, those things like
Wow.
creeps me the fuck out. I'm like, I want to buy it, but then I don't. I'm like, I don't think I can have
Well,
dolls fucking
those
sitting
are
there
pretty.
staring at me. Huh?
I mean, some of the original.
The what, Mike?
I said those things are pretty expensive, right? The Raggedy Ann
Yeah.
and Andy dolls, the original ones.
Yeah.
But I mean, some of the
Yeah,
original.
I think for the set of them, I think it was like it came out to like almost $300, but
Yeah, that sounds about
just by having like dolls looking at you, even though it's Raggedy Ann and Andy. I used to have Raggedy Ann and Andy. But I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think I could do this. However, what I did get is I wound up getting a 1952 figurine of Marilyn Monroe.
nice.
And it's small. I want to say it's like maybe like 2.5 inches tall. You know how much I fucking spent on this fucking thing?
I bet you it was over 100.
Yeah, it was 120.
Wow, yeah. Yeah, I look at
Yeah.
some of the miniature stuff too.
And then she also had like the outside thermometer. And she had some of them she had with Maryland, so I had gotten one of those too. I'm a Maryland freak.
Yeah,
my whole one bathroom is Maryland. I actually have I actually found these in a vacant house that we were getting ready to sell. But I think I showed you, right? The bottles, the wine bottles of Maryland.
yeah,
And some of them are
yes.
from the
And
some
those
of
are
them
awesome.
were from the 80s.
Yeah, those are awesome.
Yeah. So I have those displayed too. And yeah, I have some antique shit around my house. The other actress that I love is Lucille Ball.
Yeah.
So I actually have a black and white photo which is in my kitchen of when her and Ethel when they were at the chocolate factory
Uh-huh.
and and it started going too fast for them. And so they started shoving and so they started shoving the chocolate in their mouth. I have that scene in my kitchen. So yeah.
I love some of those old black and white episodes of that. I mean, I'm nostalgic like that. I love old shit.
Yeah. No, same with
But you
me.
know, if you're talking about how like some of those Raggedy Ann and shit like that, like creepy looking, but have you ever looked at like old original like number ones of like Mickey Mouse?
Right.
Those are creepy looking. Like, how in the hell did kids like not see look at them things and fucking cry?
You know, there's actually like some cryptic shit behind Mickey Mouse. Um
Oh, really?
yeah, the ones that looked creepy like that. I have to pull it up and send it to you. I can't remember. What the
I
hell?
mean, you know, he was a Mason, wasn't he?
Mickey
Walt Disney?
Mouse or
No,
Walt
Walt
Disney?
Disney. Yeah,
I
I
think
think he was a
so.
Mason.
I'm not too sure.
I have gone down some rabbit holes on him that are pretty disturbing.
He was a member of the Masonic Youth Organization.
Okay, the Masonic. That's right. He was a Mason. Yeah, yeah, that's what I said, right? So he was like a
Well, they
fifth
said there's like no. They said
degree.
like they said there's no evidence of him becoming a Freemason.
Hmm,
But I mean, there's a lot
that
of
may be
there,
shit scrub.
but there's a lot of shit behind Disney.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of
and
like,
continues to be.
yeah, there's a lot of disgusting, like cryptic, fucking sexual shit that comes out with these
Uh huh.
movies, and I hate it too because a lot of these movies I really did enjoy when I was a kid, and when they, especially like Alice in Wonderland. Alice in Wonderland is one of them. Supposedly, like when she went around the caterpillar and he was blowing smoke, like there was like I think he was spelling out the word sex with one of them. And I know there's other scenes in Alice in Wonderland that was supposed to be sexual. The Little Mermaid, I guess. The castle, the castle they had some of them as a shape of a penis. I shouldn't be fucking laughing, but I'm just like, whatever. Here's another thing here's
Right.
another new one. So the Walt Disney logo, right before any movie that starts, you know how it has like
Uh huh.
the, oh god. Basically it was saying like it's fucking Epstein Island. Because it has the fucking stripes in the fucking back of the logo. You know
Oh
what I'm talking
wow.
about? You're gonna have to watch it to see what I'm talking about.
Okay,
But
I think I saw a little bit about that because I was watching this thing about it's a small world after all.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it resembles Epstein Island. Same thing with Ellen DeGeneres. I call her
Uh huh.
degenerate. um her
Yeah.
whole her whole stage. Yeah, it
Her
resembles fucking
stage.
Epstein Island.
Oh wow.
Well, I mean, she was really good friends with fucking P. Diddy, so I mean,
Right.
go figure.
Yep.
I think she I think if I'm not mistaken, I think they said that she was on the flight log too, so
That's what I thought I had heard too. Didn't her and Portia de Rossi leave the country?
they did.
Yeah.
They did. They did. And you know, it's I think because once this shit starts coming to a head, I mean, they're all gonna fucking go down. So a lot of them. Same thing with Tom Hanks. I think him and his wife they
Yeah.
moved to Greece, but he moved a while ago.
Oh, did
Like,
they leave the country?
yeah, he's been gone. There was a little
Well,
bit of
I saw his
allegations.
thing on.
There was a little bit of allegations that started coming out on him, and he was fucking gone.
Mm,
And I hate that too because I really did enjoy Tom Hanks
yeah, me too.
a lot of my childhood.
Like the movie Big.
Yeah, the movie
That was
Big.
good.
I loved Forrest Gump too. Um,
Yeah, great movie.
and now I can't even fucking watch any of that shit. Same thing with Toy Story. Toy Story, I freaking enjoyed. Now, see, here's a crazy thing. There is a skit that Tom Hanks did, and you can look this up. It's on YouTube. With a little girl who was in a pageant, and it was posing as her as his daughter, and the sexual shit that he was saying to her but it was supposed to be like a comedy skit, but no, like this was like some fucking sick nasty shit
Wow.
that Tom Hanks did. Yeah.
Well, that's not common with a little kid.
No, but it's like people don't like they just sit there and think, "Oh, it's a comedy skit." I don't give a shit what it is. This is with a child. And they're coercing this kid to fucking say
Yeah,
the shit that it was saying, making it like into like a
that's
fucking joke. Huh?
yeah, that's unacceptable. But no matter what type of production or whatever it's supposed to be, it's unacceptable.
Right. Yeah. Oh, it sure is. So, I mean, there's a lot of things that you can look up and see the truth behind it, but a lot of people they don't want to see it like that. And
Yeah, a lot of people will say, "Oh, that's just a bunch of conspiratorial shit," but it's like go look for yourself.
I don't know like why it's it sounds like your phone is cutting in and out. I don't know why it's doing that.
Mine?
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, I can hear you clear. I can hear you clear now, but sometimes it's like, I don't know. I don't know why it's doing
I
that.
I had it sitting down in front of me. That's probably why.
Mm. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty, they had some crazy shit. The producer to Rick and Morty, or the makers of Rick and Morty, I'm sorry. He it used to be on YouTube, but it got taken down. And
From Massachusetts, spoke with Bryce. He told me about the
Uh-uh.
situation. As soon as I learned about
I've only seen like bits and pieces of the Rick and Morty thing. I never really could.
Yeah, it
Get
was
into
it was
that.
yeah, it was like it was with a toy baby, but he was like trying to like do disgusting things with it. And the baby was like even though it was like a plastic baby, whatever, but it was like crying like a real baby. And that's no conspiracy. That's that they actually did that.
Hmm.
Did you ever watch that?
Big gross.
Yeah, did you ever watch
Uh-uh.
that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I never watched it.
Yeah. No, it was brought to my attention like a couple of years ago. And I'm like, yeah, no. There's no more Rick and Morty around my house. It was gross. I don't even understand how they even have like their fucking their cartoon shows and shit still. Yeah, I want to say
Yeah,
I
they
think
still play. They still play them on Cartoon Network, right?
yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was disgusting. All of this is. That's why I don't have TV anymore.
Right.
And the view needs to go. Those women on there are fucking nuts.
Oh my god, insane.
So somebody made Whoopi Goldberg out of a cookie, like stacking up cookies that I saw on Facebook yesterday. It said to squint your eyes, right? But I didn't need to squint my eyes. I knew what the hell. I'm like, that's Whoopi Goldberg. I'm like, how the hell did they do that? And I'm like, oh, like they made it out of a damn cookie, like stack up chocolate chip cookies. I don't know how the hell they did this, but yeah,
Huh.
it was funny. Yeah. So, but I don't know. What do you think? Should we wrap it up? Our
Yeah,
trolls
I'm
didn't
thinking so.
our trolls didn't entertain us tonight, so
Nope, they didn't.
Well, as soon as we know more, hopefully something by next weekend, we can go a little further in the case of Aubrey.
Yeah, it'd be
But
interesting.
I will start with a new pred sometime this week. So I kind of got off track with all that. But well, everybody, you have a good night.
Yeah, everybody have a good night, and we'll do it again here in the next few days or something.
Yeah, have some coffee. Have like a whole pot before we come on, Mike.
Yeah, I probably should. I'm gonna get back on track, I'm sure, within the next day or two.
Well, yeah, I'm just harassing you. But
Yeah.
all
I
right. Well, you guys have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.
Keep a lookout with on my page, and just keep up with the story with Aubrey, and hopefully she's found soon. So keep sharing her out.
Absolutely.
Please keep sharing her out. But all right, good night,
Absolutely.
everybody.
All right, good night, y'all, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, Luna. So, good night, everyone. We'll see y'all next time around.